Saturday, April 12, 2025. Premier League, England. Manchester City vs Crystal Palace. Time, 12:30 British Summer Time, 4:30 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Venue, Etihad Stadium, Manchester. Broadcast, likely on TNT Sports, as per typical Premier League scheduling. Brighton and Hove Albion vs Leicester City. Time, 3 PM British Summer Time, 7 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Venue, Amex Stadium, Brighton. Nottingham Forest vs Everton. Time, 3 PM British Summer Time, 7 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Venue, the City Ground, Nottinghamshire. Southampton vs Aston Villa. Time, 3 PM British Summer Time, 7 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Venue, St Mary's Stadium, Southampton. Arsenal vs Brentford. Time, 17:30 British Summer Time, 9:30 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Venue, Emirates Stadium, London. Broadcast, likely on Sky Sports, given the time slot. Bundesliga, Germany. Bayern Munich vs Borussia Dortmund. Time, likely around 18:30 Central European Summer Time, 9:30 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Exact time TBD as per typical Bundesliga scheduling. Venue, Allianz Arena, Munich. Note, this is a high-profile Der Klassiker match, highlighted in posts on X as a blockbuster fixture for the weekend. Indian Super League, India. Mohun Bagan Super Giant vs Bengaluru FC, Final. Time, 19:30 IST, 7 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Venue, Vivekananda Yuba Bharati Crane, Kolkata. Other notable matches. Posts on X mention a match between Samsunspor vs Galatasaray in the Turkish Super League, scheduled for tonight, April 11th, but since that's not the weekend, it's not included here. However, it suggests Galatasaray's involvement in key fixtures around this time, so keep an eye out for any additional weekend matches in the Super League. Sunday, April 13th, 2025. Premier League, England. Chelsea vs Ipswich Town. Time, 2 PM British Summer Time, 6 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Venue, Stamford Bridge, London. Liverpool vs West Ham United. Time, 2 PM British Summer Time, 6 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Venue, Anfield, Liverpool. Wolverhampton Wanderers vs Tottenham Hotspur. Time, 2 PM British Summer Time, 6 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Venue, Molino Stadium, Wolverhampton. Newcastle United vs Manchester United. Time, 16:30 British Summer Time, 8:30 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Venue, St James Park, Newcastle. Broadcast, likely on Sky Sports, as per typical late Sunday scheduling. Note, this match is noted on X as a key fixture for Newcastle's top 4 aspirations. Ligue 1, France. Monaco vs Marseille. Time, likely around 20:45 Central European Summer Time, 11:45 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Exact time TBD but typical for Ligue 1 Sunday fixtures. Venue, Stade Louis II, Monaco. Welsh Premier League, Wales. Pennybont FC vs Carnarvon Town. Time, TBD, likely afternoon BST, around 6 to 8 AM Pacific Daylight Time. Note, highlighted in an X post as a significant match for the week.